And I feel like Atlanta has been in a very leadership role, and we're gonna continue to be in that role. We gotta just keep some of this crime down, and then because people don't understand, when there's more crime, it makes it hard for a lot of this stuff to go on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
because everything rolls back on that.
Yeah.
So that's the fault.
That's one thing that we have to do. We have to make sure that we're gonna grow these things in our different communities, that all of us need to have a network of communication to help one another, and where they could bring better things to their neighborhood, events to their neighborhood, and for us just being an alliance together, so at least the Capitol and the Gold Dome can see that it is a group of people out here that's gonna fight for our rights.
United.
That's
on
all.
one front.
Yeah, I mean, and ain't no color lines, man. We all the same, cause we want it.
Yeah, we want it. I want it
We
bad.
want it.
I've been wanting it years.
I tell people all the time, I don't see color, I see spirit. If your spirit good, I love you.
Yeah.
If it's bad, I see you. I don't need glasses.
Yeah, it's gonna come through. It's gonna come through. Well,
you did talk about you have an upcoming possible tour.
Yeah,
Break
man.
that
Okay,
down,
for the music folk, man. Come on,
You
for
already
the
know.
music folk, Goody Mob. We about to go. We are gonna be on tour to next July. So we're gonna be on tour all this year long. We're going to the West Coast. We're going all the way through the South. We're going to New York. We're going to Japan. We're going to Australia, UK. We're going to Germany. So, and then hopefully we can push 3,000 back out here and get another whole Dungeon Family tour and do it one more time for the city,
please,
and one more time for the world, and then I'm gonna go sit down somewhere, guys.
So speaking of which, right? You're gonna sit down. So
Yeah.
has this got you to the point where you feel like this is what you want to focus on going forward, to where you ready to kind of like be done?
Well,
with
I
it?
can tell you this: Goody Mob got a television show about our life coming. We got a movie about Dungeon Family. It's another movie about Outcasts and all of us together.
man.
So it's just so much. It's so much that, you know. The biggest thing about us is we own all our music, and we own ourselves. So it's a good thing to get to this place in life and just can say you own yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the biggest. That's always been our fight in this game, to let people know that we're gonna stand on our own and we're gonna represent Georgia to the fullest. And I feel like the music is here, television is here now, and I'm just gonna give myself where I probably just start speaking more, so people could just have my personal experience to live for, you know, or take, for example, and feel like, man, I could do it too, you know, because, you know, it's nothing in life better than to make people smile, and also to give people keys to having more and a better life. You know, it's sad.
it's there for the taking.
It's there, and a lot of things, because I tell people a lot, man, like a lot of people have died from these pharmaceutical drugs.
Yes.
And I feel like Big Pharma has kept us out of this space because they never wanted the public to understand that CBD was the healing part of the situation. They wanted to make everything illegal when they knew that it was a healing space in this. But that's the space that they're able to rob everybody else around the world in the United States and sell us nothing but trash. You know, when this stuff here, I'm seeing people say, Gipp, this helps me.
Yeah.
This 1,000 cannabinoids. When I smoke this Gipp, I can go, I can drive, I can do my trucking, I can do this. When they tell me, Gipp, I'm jumping out of trucks all day, I can rub that on my knee. My knees don't hurt no more. My elbows, my hands. Teachers, they hands and they wrists. So that's the reward that I'm getting from it. Like, man, that's the same thing I got from my music. So, you know, music gave me good life for 30 years. Maybe this CBD will give me another 30 years of good life. That's all I ask.
Well, you know, they say that cannabis is a gateway drug, and Dr. Uma Denoblin she's a Georgia doctor, and I think she was the first person I heard say it is not a gateway drug; it's an exit drug from opioids.
True, because I can tell you that the first time I hurt my leg during high school, and this first time I had ever hurt my ankle, And the first thing the doctor gave me was the Percocet pills and the Oxycontin and all that. You know, it was like 89, 90. So he gave me the Oxycontin kind of stuff. And I remember going home and taking that stuff, and I started, man, look here, man, why I'm scratching and going on, right? What's going on now? Wait a minute. So I said, hey, you know what? I ain't messing with that. I'm just gonna smoke my reefer.
Yeah.
And I think
Good
I
choice.
learned from that, hey man, I could deal with the pain better, but I wasn't having the side effects of heroin.
Yeah, that's
of the
worse
scratching
than the drug.
and all that. So I figured it out myself, and at the same time I was like, hey, I like this field. And I would tell anybody, you know, the politicians gonna say it's a gateway drug. Well, you know, you need to ask the politician what's their favorite drug. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you probably like that Shirley Temple. Yeah, there's some of that Christine Aguilera. I want some of this Bob Marley. Leave me alone.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You just let me have Bob. I'm cool. I ain't bothering you.
You know what? So what's so bad about getting high? Why do our politicians? Why are they afraid of us being high?
Because when you high, you free. When you high, you could think outside of the box that's been laid down for you.
You can see through the crap.
Yeah, and a politician is paid to lie.
That's it.
So at the end of the day, you gonna tell me I can't do it, but you letting other people sell another form of it. So it's not that you don't want it sold, it's just I gotta figure out my language to you so you can get your envelope so I can sell it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, we back on capitalism again.
Yeah, it's just a circle.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, send me the number so I can get you right. You know, that's all I say. It's like, let's stop playing like we children and start playing like we an adult. And we can get goddamn to a better rainbow for everybody. Because as long as you keep having a few people walk in the back room to set the rules for everybody else outside, I think we're gonna keep running into these problems.
We got to be the architect.
You have to. Yeah. And you have to fight. You have to even fight. If we come from the town of King where he fought, went to jail, got killed, got murdered for our rights, then aren't we supposed to do the same for this one?
Yeah.
We have, this is the holy soil. If we unite, we've seen the world change when we get together. So let's do it again with this. And they had to catch up. That's one thing I love about Georgia. We're not gonna let nobody tell her what to do.
No, we're gonna keep slugging away. We're gonna keep hustling, and we'll keep the culture alive.
And I'm gonna tell you, the reason why I keep such, and I put myself out here because I know this too. See, the people watch you know, and they gonna figure like they gonna mess with one of us sooner or later to figure out how we rock, you know. But I would just tell everybody, man, everybody stay clean. So when they come, they ain't got no evidence.
Yeah.
I say this, man, keep your fingerprints clean, man.
Yeah.
You know,
you have to do that.
Divide business from recreation.
We're already unlimited now in our legislation. If you're a marijuana felon, you can't get those licenses.
I tell my youngest now, I can't tell you to stop selling weed, right? But I'm gonna tell you this: you gonna sell a pound, make them come back 25 times to get it.
Yeah.
Now the case ain't big. How about that?
Take care of that.
So you know, if you gonna sell anything, man, just keep it small.
Yeah.
Soon this will all be open. Soon we'll all be free.
Yeah,
But this time right now, before it really turns into where we know, until we California, this is where they're gonna get us in. This is the little gray area in the gray period.